All right, everybody, welcome back for part two. We'll hopefully finish up these rolls tonight, and we'll go ahead and get started, and we'll come back as soon as we have a find. All right, we are back, everybody, with our first find. We went about this is the fourth roll since we started, so we are now 29 rolls in because of the second half of the box. So it took a little bit to find one. And let's go ahead, and we're about a quarter of the way into the roll. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Looks like a 1946. That's going to be the first wheat cent of the finds tonight. And we'll be back if we find another one, or have another find. All right, guys, 6 rolls later, we are now on roll number 34 of the hunt. We finally find our next wheat cent here. And it looks like it is going to be a 1952 Denver. So that's going to be number 2 of the night, or number 17 of the hunt. And I think I see another one back here, so we're just going to go ahead and run this here for a little bit and see what we find here as we kind of go through. $19.96, $84. Ah, yep, there it is. We did have another wheat penny in here. I thought I saw one kind of creeping out there. So this is going to be wheat penny number 3 of the hunt tonight, number 18 of the box, and it's going to be a 1953 Denver. Let's just do a quick check, see if there's any more in here. Nope, I don't see any, so I'm going to go ahead and finish going through this roll, and I'll be back as soon as I have another find. All right, 2 rolls later. So roll number 36 of the hunt. It looks like we got another wheat penny here. It's reverse facing, so let's go ahead and see what it is. Looks like a 1951 Denver. And I think I saw another one poking out here when I flattened this down, so let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, right here. This one's front facing. Got a 1944 Philly. So that makes it number 20 of the hunt from the box, and number 5 tonight. Sorry. Having a hard time keeping track in my head. And let's just do a quick check and see if there's any more in here before I let y'all go. Alright, I don't see any more, so I will be back when we have another find. Alright, so very next roll, roll number 37. Looks like towards the very end here, we did have a reverse facing wheat cent. We'll go ahead and bring in, we'll see what it is. Looks like a 1956 Denver. Alrighty. And I don't see any other wheat cents in here, but it is a really nice looking 1972 Denver in here. Look at that thing. Oof. Beautiful coin. Alrighty. We'll go and bring you back as soon as we have another find. Alright. 39th roll of the hunt. We're going to find our 7th find of the hunt. And it is going to be a reverse facing wheat cent. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got. Looks like we got a 1958 Denver. We'll go ahead and add that to our stack here. And let's just do a quick look and see if we have any more in here that we can see right off the bat here. And I don't see any more, so we will come back in as soon as we have another find. All right, we are on roll number 43 of the hunt here. And we have another reverse facing wheat cent. So let's go ahead and see what year it is. Looks like we have a 1953. Is that an S? That is 1953 S. All right, we'll go and add that one to the pile. And we'll just go and do a quick check here, see if we have any other Wheaties hiding in here really quick. All right, I don't really see anything right off the bat, so I'll bring you back as soon as I have another find. Very next roll, just laying it out, and it looks like the Ender coin was another 2025 Denver. It does have the Ring of Death, but I'll go inside or side. But if I can get it to focus here, we do have another reverse facing wheat cent here. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Looks like another 1952 Denver. It seems like we're getting, that's kind of the number of the date of the day today. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek through the rest of the roll here, see if we see anything else here. No, I don't see anything right off the bat, so I will go ahead and bring you back in as soon as we have another find, or on the wrap-up when we go through and check for any varieties or errors. Right, we'll see that. All right, everybody, I'm on the last roll. Haven't had any more finds. I figured I'll go ahead and hunt the roll with you. This one does have a really interesting crease right here, so that'll be interesting to see what that is. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, let's see if we got anything in here. Yeah, as I knocked my camera over. Sorry, everybody. Y'all went for a little bit of a ride there. All right, we got 2000. We can check for the wide AM here. Hard to tell on that one. Let's see here. It is not. All right. Let's keep on chugging through here. Oops, sorry guys, I'm blocking the camera there. Less than 94 as well. Yeah, too dirty. Not gonna be able to see the pillar on that one if there was an extra one. No idea what that is. Just an old rusty penny, corroded penny. $2023. We'll check that one here in a second for the extra V. 21, 81, that's just copper. All right, no finds in that roll, guys. We will go ahead and check all of our stuff we set aside here, look at varieties, see if we find any errors, and I will get back to you with the conclusion for this episode. All right, everybody, we are back with our conclusion here. So we got 9 wheat cents. We got a 1944, 1946, 1951, 1952, got 2 of those in the Denver. 1953 Denver, 1953S, 1956 Denver, and a 1958 Denver. We did get a variety 1970 Denver. It's the DDO009. Unfortunately, my scope that I have here isn't very good, so I'll try and see if I can get a good picture updated at a later time. We also got this really kind of weird 2022 that's blistering a lot. It's kind of like a plating issue. Got 2 1959s, look pretty nice. A couple Canadian pennies. Not sure why I have that 72 set off to the side. A bunch of 2009s, some nice BUs, and a couple of BU copper cents. All right, well, that was everything from today. So in total, we had 15 wheat pennies from yesterday's show, and then another 9 from today. That brings us to a total of 24 wheat cents for the box. So, all right, everybody, hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. And if you would like, I also have a Whatnot channel, Schmeebit Dogs Coin Company. I will try and put the link down in the description. All right, thank you. Also, we almost got a full cup of 2024 and 2025 Denver and Philadelphia pennies here.